Hello guys and welcome again to my channel. This is Chemistry by S01E09. Uh, so this should be episode 8 or 9. I think it's 9. So this episode is going to this is episode 9. This episode is going to be looking at forensic chemistry. Episode 9 is forensic chemistry. So let's begin. So there is inside a crime lab, like forensic chemistry is like everything that happens in a crime lab, right? That's what you need to be thinking when thinking about forensic chemistry. So it can be defined as it is the branch of chemistry which deals with the application of chemical principles in the solution of problems that arise in connection with the administration of justice. Pretty much what they're talking about is it get used by law enforcement to study crime, right? Crime and all that it entails, like, right? So forensic science, on the other hand, is the use of science and technology to enforce civil and criminal laws. Pretty simple. So they study different chemicals in criminal investigations, for example, blood. It includes the analysis of any material, the quality of which may give rise to legal proceedings. It has invaded other branches of forensic science, notably legal medicine, ballistics, questions documents, dat, da, dactyloscopy, and photography. So, uh, we're going to look at physical evidence in this chapter. Let's begin. Physical evidence are articles and materials which are found in connection with an investigation and which aid in establishing the identity of the perpetrator or the circumstance under which the crime has been committed, or which in general assist in the prosecution of the criminal. Yeah, nice. So types of physical evidence include corpus delicti, which is the body of the crime or fact of specific loss or injury sustained. Associative evidence, these are the pieces of evidence that will link the suspect to the crime scene. The suspect may leave some clues at the scene, such as weapon, tools, garments, or prints. The third one is tracing evidence, articles which assist the investigator in locating the criminal's stolen goods in the possession of the suspect, in an example of tracing evidence. Right? So what we are going to majorly look in this chapter, in this episode, you won't believe it. I know I didn't. We're going to look at blood. So let's begin. Blood has been called the circulating tissue of the body. It has been referred to as highly complex mixture of cells, enzymes, proteins, and inorganic substances. Importance of the study of blood include as circumstantial or corroborative evidence of the crime, as evidence in case of disputes parentage, as evidence in determination of the cause of death and the length of time the victim survived the attack, and determination of the direction of the escape of the victim or the assailant. So those are the importance of why we study blood. This is the composition of blood. So blood consists of number one, water, which is 90%. Number two, solid, which are 10%. Number three, 45% formed elements or solid material consisting of A, red blood cells, B, white blood cells, which are also called erythrocytes, C, blood platelets, which are also called thrombocytes, and number four, 55% plasma, number six, serum. So the difference between plasma and serum is plasma has fibrinogen and serum minus fibrinogen. So we're going to look at examples of how this forensics chemistry works. This includes the place of collection, fluid blood, for example, victim of crime violence, and dried blood or blood stains, smooth surface like walls. Those are the crime scenes, the place of collection, blood. Chronological test of blood. This chronological test includes preliminary test, blood group, confirmatory test, precipitin test, and blood grouping or typing. Preliminary test includes benzidine test, phenolphthalein test, Wickham test, glycomolar height test, luminol test, for example, oxidation and peroxides. So we are also going to look at blood grouping. Blood grouping is also a major part of forensic chemistry. So the examples are types of blood groups, which are A, B, and O. Another chapter we will look at in this episode is semen or seminal test, Florence test, Barberio test, acid phosphate test. There are two kinds of hair. We are also going to look at hair in forensic chemistry. There are two kinds of them. The first one is real hair, and the second is false hair. So real hair is like real hair from the head, and false hair is like facial hairs. We are also going to look at glass, right? Glass and glass composition of glass and composition of glass. So we're going to look at how glass is analyzed, and these are through spectrographic test, X-ray diffraction test. We are also going to look at counterfeit coins. Counterfeit coins imitate real coins and are used for gain. Cast coins and struck coins. We're also going to look at soil, and these are the constituents of soil: igneous rock, metamorphic rock, sedimentary rock. So in this chapter, we're going to look at analysis, how they use analysis, and these are, for example, by DNA typing. That's how they use analysis. DNA typing. So, if I may give you a brief summary of the topic, forensic chemistry is like forensic science. It's usually done in crime labs, and it's used to investigate crimes such as cases of theft, like anything, the investigations usually take forensic scientists. So this is in the world of forensic chemistry. What we don't want to forget is, in the case of poison, forensic chemistry is the one that we look for. Forensic chemistry will help us analyze the poison and how it killed the victim. So it's a great chapter in this show of ours. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a lot of tests involved. There was a lot of tests. Yeah. Until we meet again.